I finally threw away the rule book. This is In Through the Outdoors, and I'm your guide, Chasen Walter. This is the third episode on this topic, but don't go away. There are unwritten rules, or at least common practices, for chasing Walter. If you've listened to a ton of walleye fishing content, I'm sure you've heard you need to fish the windy side of the lake because that's where the bait fish are and that's where the walleye will be. That's true in many cases, but not in every situation. Then there's barometric pressure. If it's high or low, fishing's tougher. That became gospel for me. I stopped fishing if pressure was 30.5 or 29.5. If you listen to my episode Voices in My Head, my closest friends told me to just fish. Forget all that stuff. Don't worry about everything being perfect and quit overthinking all the time. It's getting in your way. I think the biggest thing and the hardest thing to do is admit when you're wrong. I was right, but I was wrong. I was right in the science and the common practices that work for tournament fishermen or those that are just doggone good at catching fish all the time. And I was wrong worrying about all that stuff. So I let my hair down. I fished the other night when pressure was 30.5 and I went to a spot that I thought would have walleye, and I fished it. I was surprised there were walleye where I didn't expect them to be. I now have 3 Proud Angler white bass that surprised me. Great fight, great fun, but the walleye were there too. They followed the white bass in. I've fished that white bass pattern for days now and have a dozen big walleye, including 2 Proud Anglers. The night of the full moon and 40-mile-an-hour winds out of the south, I decided to fish. I fished the windy side with a big goose egg. I went to the calm side, and boom, that's where Walter was hiding. I'm Chasen Walter, and that's In Through the Outdoors. I hope you get out there real soon. As for me, there's no doubt I'll be out chasing Walter wherever they may be hiding. Be safe, and thanks for listening. If you listen to In Through the Outdoors or Between Hook Sets every Wednesday night at 7 p.m., thank you. Listen on demand wherever you listen to podcasts, YouTube or ChasenWalter.com, and please sign up to get the Bump Board newsletter.